Okay, so today I will be showing you how to change your spare tire. First, what you're going to want to do is go to the trunk of your car and open it up. And then if you have like a sedan or something similar, you're going to want to open this little thing up, and here you'll find out your spare tire. And then you find all your tools here. You can take this piece out and it reveals your spare tire. And then I also have my jumper cables in here, so let's go ahead and unscrew the spare tire. Go ahead and set that aside over there, and then take it out and lean it up against something, whether it's your car or not. Next, you're going to want to do is close your trunk, and then take out the jack. And then for my mom's car, see this little nub right here? We're gonna wanna put the jack right there. As it says, like right there, it says it gives the lifting points. Jack for car, place jack underneath. First you're gonna have to have this side out, twist it as best as you can without having to use the tools yet. Alright, now it's on the car. And then next, what you're going to want to do before you jack it all the way up is break loose the lug nuts. So let me put you back on the tripod. And by breaking loose the lug nuts, you just put the tire iron on and sometimes it takes a little effort. Would also help if you turned it the right way. Now that the lugs are broken loose, you'll want to go ahead and continue loading it up, or jacking it up I should say. Let's go back over here. And you'll want to double check to see if the jack is in the correct position, so that way the jack doesn't fall on you, or meaning the car. And then you'll want to grab the tool that looks like a hook, and then you'll put it through here, and then just keep on turning. You're gonna put the hook through, I should say, and then put this little slot on the tire iron like so, and then just twist if it will cooperate. And then you'll just want to do it just enough to have the tire clear the ground, meaning have the weight completely off. And the technical, well, not so technical, but technical term is called unload the tire, which means getting all the weight off of it. And you'll want to be able to have it loosely spin. So let's go ahead and check. Do you see the wheels are not moving, so you'll still want to continue. Just like a few more turns or so. And always make sure the car is in park or neutral, but the handbrake is hold, or parking brake, I should say. If it is a manual car. Alright, so just a few more turns. So it's almost loose. Alright, so see how the wheel is spinning free? Means we could go ahead and take our tire iron and continue taking off the rest of the lug nuts. So a lug nut will look like this. Go ahead and set them somewhere where you won't lose them. Guess I didn't break that one loose. So we'll go ahead and set the parking brake and try and break it loose. So we got 4 out of 5 lug nuts off. So as you see, by setting the parking brake, it won't turn. So let's go ahead, put that on, and then break it loose. Alright, let's go ahead and continue taking the rest of the wheel off. So where we left off was taking the lug nuts off. And as you see, the wheel is still on there. So all you have to do if it won't come off is hit it a few times hard. But the wheel should normally just come right off like it did. And what you'll want to go ahead and do is inspect the tire for any like nails or anything that shouldn't be there. Like little rocks like that are normal because of the road, construction and all that. And then you'll just want to make sure that there's nothing on there. And then you'll want to hold up. Alright, I like that. Come on. You'll want to head and go ahead and set aside the flat tire, and then you'll want to go ahead, put on the spare. Just line it up with one of the wheel studs, and go ahead, put the lug nuts on by hand first. You don't have to do all the way, just a couple turns is okay. And then what you'll want to go ahead and do is grab this and then just tighten it the rest of the way. Go in a star pattern. Anyway, loosen this one just a little bit more. So you want to make sure that the wheel is completely flat against the wheel hub. And then go ahead and obviously double check it. And then you'll check it once again once the car is back on the ground. Just give it like a good little tug. Nothing too much right now. Alright. The fun part is now to lower the car. Gotta go back and do the hook. now the car is back on the ground, and you'll still want to continue to lower the jack all the way until you pull it back out. And that is how you change your spare tire. Let's go ahead though before I end it and double check. And then I'll show you a faster way if you have to change your spare tire at home and if you have the proper tools. Just put that there. Let's go ahead and double check. Again, let's go into start pattern. Should be torqued down enough to where you could get it to the tire shop to get your tire repaired. So let's go ahead and end the video. Okay, so today I will be showing you how to properly change your tire at home. So let's say you got your repair tire back from the shop and you want to put it on yourself at home. So what you'll need is a impact gun with a battery obviously and the proper socket. So this car takes a 19mm socket, and then you'll want a torque wrench and then a floor jack, which I have over there. So let's go ahead and jack the car up. You'll want to find the proper lift points under the vehicle. They should be marked kinda somewhere. If not, they'll be very out there, or you'll just put it on the pinch weld. So as you see, the tires are already off the ground a lot quicker than doing it with your regular jack that comes with the car. So next you'll want to do is take your impact, make sure it's on the loosen setting, so just switch it. And then all you have to do is bam, comes right off. And then you'll just want to set that aside for now. And then grab your regular wheel that's freshly repaired from the shop. And then you'll want to just turn it around, line it up, make sure it's on the right thing. In some cases you will have to go higher because the spare tire was so small. I only had to go up a few cranes once it was off the ground. But since this tire is a lot bigger, you'll have to go all the way up, or a few more. So yeah, this is a good about here, so like about 5-6 more cranks. And again, you'll want to thread them on by hand. Threading them doesn't matter if it's start pattern or not, it's just when you go to finally tighten and torque them down. And then I shouldn't say should. You should go on your phone and Google what the torque specs are for this car. So I'll ask Siri, hey Siri, what are the torque specs for a 2013 Honda Accord?
Okay, I found found this on the web for what are the torque specs for a 2013 Honda Accord. Check it out.
So it didn't give me the right specs there. So I'll just go ahead and Google it myself. I believe it is 80 pounds. So yeah, so it is 80. Let's find a more reliable source actually. So let's go to Discount Tire, where I actually got the tires from. So what you'll want to do is go on their website, and don't know how well you could see it, if at all. Let me go turn down the brightness. So what you'll want to do is go ahead, scroll, and find your manufacturer. They have literally almost everything. Or you could just manually scroll. But we'll go ahead and find Honda. And it'll bring us to Honda. So let's say Honda Accord. And the torque is 80 foot-pounds right there. So now that we got that found out, let's go ahead and put the impact down on the Titan, and go ahead, make sure that the wheel is completely flat against the hub, and then tighten it. So you don't want to go full out with the impact gun. You only want to do a one click when you go ahead and do the initial tightening down, and then what you'll want to do after that is go back again and star pattern, get like 2 clicks out of it, and then you'll be good to go. And then let's go ahead and drop the car completely down, or so that the wheel is just touching the ground. The reason why you want to do this is so you don't strip the threads of the wheel stud, and that way you don't have to go spend $1,000 just in shop fees to get them replaced, when you could do it yourself for maybe $50, $60. So my torque stick looks like this, so I'll go ahead and set it for 80. So it's already set for 80 right now. Don't know how well you could see. So let's go ahead, take our socket from our impact and stick it on there. And then again, you'll want to go into start pattern, so we'll start with this one. And then you'll want to go ahead and check again in a circle. And then bam, your tire's all changed. Let's go ahead and settle the rest of the car down. And that's how you change your tire. Thank you for watching.